Through this morning, and let me walk over here and visit because it's almost time to get planting. It is springtime. Earth Day was this past Sunday, and Arbor Day is this Friday, April 27th. Dominion Energy's Project Plant is an educational program making planting trees lots of fun for kids and adults, I'd say, but mostly for kids. The program coordinator, Suyapa Marquez, is here with us, and she's going to give us the details in just a few minutes, aren't you? We're going to get planting. Well, for things to grow, we have to have some weather. We'll get to that in a second.
You're watching Virginia This Morning.
On Sunday, April 22nd, we celebrated Earth Day, and this Friday, April 27th, is Arbor Day. This year, Dominion Energy's Project Planted program reached a milestone.
It has now distributed 500,000 tree seedlings since 2007. The program's coordinator, Suyapa Marquez, is back with us. I can't believe it's been a year since you were here planting trees with us.
Yes, a whole year has passed.
We like it. And in that whole year, a lot of these seedlings have now gotten a little bit better, bigger,
yes.
All right, so we passed that milestone. It's been over 10 years now that you've been doing this. How many kids have taken part over the years? Or can we even guess on how many children have taken part?
Well, we reached the 500,000 milestone, which equates about 1 tree per child.
Wow.
So it kind of evens out.
A couple of years ago, when we first started this, you were using some kind of spruce or
a
pine.
Colorado blue spruce.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then a couple of years ago, you switched over to the red bud.
Yes.
So the red buds obviously are a much different tree. Do the kids notice a difference?
Yes, they actually notice a difference because the Colorado blue spruce, the kids used to get it, and it used to just be a little stick.
Teeny little
Very
stick.
tiny little stick.
We get leaves with this
now
one.
As you see, the kids get this tube and this little beautiful seedling is in there. So yes, they could tell the difference.
Yeah.
For people who are not familiar with Project Planted, explain how it works within the classroom situation and how the kids get the trees.
Okay, so the teachers actually have to, or the educators actually have to sign the children up for the trees. And what happens is they get signed up, all the education materials are online for the teachers to teach their kids regardless of what age level they are. So we have pre-kindergarten all the way up to college, to garden clubs, to Girl Scouts, to Boy Scouts taking part of the program now. So all the resources are online. Go to www.projectplanted.com, and there you could have games that the kids could play. The teachers have resources, and they could really line up the lesson plans to whatever subject in STEM that they're trying to teach the children.
Let's do our lesson plan this morning.
Okay.
Since you're here to teach us, what would this red bud, when it's grown, do for us and our environment?
Well, you know, trees in general, of course, you know, everybody knows that they give us oxygen. They actually help prevent soil erosion. And what my grandbaby always says is they give the little squirrels a place to live. And as far as Dominion Energy, we love it because it helps the customers save on their utility bills in the summer and the wintertime if the tree is placed in a strategic place.
It'll shade the house and
it'll shade the house. Exactly. You got it.
Yeah. So when we bring this home, what do we do with it? This is Project Planted, so I guess we plant it.
Yes. We want you to plant the
She's
little
the smart
tree.
one.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to plant this in a planter.
Okay.
The kids could go with their parents and actually plant it outside. But if you do that, we do ask the parents to please dial 811 to make sure you're not planting.
So that you know where you're digging.
Exactly. Not under the tree, not under, not any by gas lines, water lines. We don't want any incidences.
Okay.
And you do that when we're digging for anything in the yard. We should dial 811. I've called many times.
Always. Just have them mark the yard. It doesn't take long. Just better to be safe than sorry.
And it's a free process.
It is very free.
Nice.
Exactly.
And it
it's
makes
just
it
a simple
safe.
call. Correct. So when the children receive their tree, it actually comes in this tube right here. And instructions are underneath the label, if anybody knows that.
Right in the tube.
Right in the tube. So just peel the label off and everything is right there. So what we're going to do is take the little baby seedling out of the little plastic bag.
And it's got a little root ball on it.
Yeah, and it's the root ball. So what we really want to do is to make sure that it is deep enough where the root ball is covered, plus a little bit more. Not much more, because we don't want to really drown it.
You don't want to bury it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've dug my little hole in my planter. I'm going to put that in there.
And how long
then
are
I'm
we
gonna
going to want to leave that in the planter before we transplant it out into the yard?
You know, you could really do it 2 to 3 years. It's a really slow-growing tree.
Okay.
So you could really leave it in there for 2 to 3 years and then transplant it outside in a nice sunny place. Not full sun, kind of shady sun. And what we're going to do is just pat down the dirt. Very easy peasy.
How big is that going to get in 10, 20 years?
In 10, 20 years, you know, it's about maybe 10 to 20 feet.
Okay.
But it blooms such beautiful flowers.
Oh.
I know we hate pollen.
It serves a purpose.
It serves a purpose, and
Yeah.
then we're going to water it just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit.
Give it a little drink.
Give it a little drink, and you know, you could actually put it outside today, considering that it's raining. You could actually just put it outside in your planter, and it doesn't require a lot of movement. Kind of just put it where you want it and just let it be. And the kids really will love it because every year it changes. You know, it'll lose its leaves in the wintertime, but then it'll come back, and then in
So it's
3 to 4
deciduous.
years. Yes, in 3 to 4 years, it'll come back and it'll start blooming flowers.
I
Very
like that.
nice.
So,
Thank
yes,
you for
yes.
planting it for Project
Thank you.
Plant It
Yes,
with us.
yes.
And then you're all going to be
yes.
out at Herbs Galore and More?
Yeah, so what we're actually doing for the first 200 people that come up to Herbs Galore and More, you actually will get a Project Planted bookmark that when planted will give you wild flowers.
Very
so kind
nice.
of keeping in line with planting and making the earth more beautiful.
Helping the environment. Thank you, Sue
Yes,
Yapa.
yes.
The Herbs Galore and More event is this Saturday, April 28th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Carriage House lawn at Maymont.
And as we said, the first 200 people will receive a free wildflower seed bookmark from Dominion Energy's Project Planted program. WTVR.com/VTM is where you'll find all the details by sometime this afternoon. Virginia This Morning is going to return. Give it another drink of water there in just a moment.
Here's